So who is he?
He's Jones Beach.
Alright YouTube, so today's vlog, well, the fourth vlog of the day, I'm super excited to be making because it's about one of my favorite things to talk about on this channel, Pokemon. But what makes me super excited for this vlog is that there's a new Pokemon game coming out late 2025, which makes me so hyped for this year to keep going on because there have been good movies, I've been creating good artwork, I've had bumps in the road, but you know, it's a separate story. Anyways, I'm really excited for this Pokemon game. I want to review the trailer and give my opinions on what I think of the trailer and my predictions for how this game will go. So I'll start off by saying I really like that they chose three very kind of unpopular, unconventional, and kind of almost unloved starter Pokemon. My favorite of the three is definitely Chikorita, and I actually really liked Chikorita's evolution, Bayleaf, and Meganium from day one, and in fact it was probably my favorite Gen 2 starter for a while, but then I kind of liked Cyndaquil a little more, but now as of lately I'm definitely liking Chikorita a little more. I'm not the biggest fan of Feraligatr or the Totodile line, sorry I lost my train of thought there, but the Tepig line is okay, so definitely going with Chikorita as my pick. But I'm also excited to see that Megas are back. I will admit, when Pokemon X and Y came out, I definitely had very mixed opinions on Megas, even though I was 12 years old. Well, at very first I was excited, but later down the years to come I was sort of about it. But as I've grown up, I've realized, like, you know, it's whatever. I mean, it is a weird concept. I can see why it's controversial, but I don't mind that it's coming back. What I do hope is that if they do introduce Megas, they don't give us a cool Mega like Mega Sceptile and give it a completely whack ability that is pointless. You know what I'm referring to if you know Mega Sceptile, and Sceptile is one of my top favorite Pokemon, so I was really sad that he didn't get a better move set of more physical attacks, or rather more physical stats, I mean, not physical move sets. Sorry, I was kind of going in circles there. But anyways, I hope if they introduce like a Mega Lantern, definitely that they don't give it a terrible ability or mid stats. I hope they make Lantern like buffed up, like not literally, because I don't feel like Lantern would look well as like a buff Pokemon because it's a anglerfish electric eel, but Lantern's my boy. I got him tattooed here, and you know, I'm also hoping they introduce and include Lanterns in this game, as well as some other unconventional, unknown, well, maybe not even unconventional, but just unknown and underrated Pokemon that are getting spotlight, because I really like what they're doing with the starters, and I really like the storyline of this game. It does seem a little cliche with like the CEOs, the companies being corrupt and trying to take over Pokemon, but something I really do like is the sort of idea of humans and Pokemon living in harmony with these new parks and sort of zones they're creating. I think that's super cool. I think the visuals are super pleasing, great eye candy. The game mechanics are also interesting, definitely different from the last Pokemon games I played, which were the first 5 generations and Gen 6 a little bit too, although I have played the generations in between them, but not as much. But I think this definitely will kickstart, because I really like that the game mechanics is sort of similar to Smash Bros, so it's something similar and familiar but different, which, you know, change is scary sometimes, but it's also beautiful sometimes as well. And I also think some of the characters will be speaking literally and have voice actors instead of just a text-to-speech. I don't know if they did that in the other previous Pokemon games, but I think it's definitely a cool idea, and kind of reminds me of how the Lego characters, it was funny when they didn't talk at all, but eventually they got dialogue and voice actors, which I honestly wasn't a fan of with the Lego games, but I think I'll be definitely more of a fan of it with the Pokemon games. And I can't wait to read more Pokemon mangas and watch more anime Pokemon. And yeah, that's all for today. I just spoke a lot, but I'm super excited for this. Can't wait to make more Pokemon vlogs, whether it's about this game in particular or shiny Pokemon alternative versions or unreleased Pokemon. It'll be a lot of fun Pokemon. So thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned for more soon. Love the Husky Beats. Goodbye.